Glad to have you with us from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Troy Trojans and the South Alabama Jaguars. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Parker before the game. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Jaguars ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Trojans offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And you'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
And you know it's always going to be emotional, David. There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all game long, even before the game.
And that's what makes it so much fun to cover. Who can manage their emotion, not get those dumb penalties, like be really locked in, dialed in, not let all the outside noise affect their play.
Second and long here. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Look out! And they got it.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. He's going for it all. Makes a deep grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
Snags it, and he's open. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Running inside. It's Griffin. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Selling the fake. Unloads to the wideout. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Here comes the heat. Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
That's 2 opportunities for this defense. They had to get off the field, and both times, nice protection up front by the offensive line. QB coming up with a great read, great completion. Now this offense set up a 1st and goal situation because of some great 3rd down execution.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to throw it. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Troy. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had 1 extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Jaguars offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior running back. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Making the adjustment. Looking downfield, it's Jacobs. Out wide right, it's Malone. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. And the Jaguars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it way down the field. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Straight ahead, it's Phillips. Turning it on. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Looking for room. It's Phillips. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And I think really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Jaguars will try to pick it up on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Jaguars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, South Alabama.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Rush right in his face. Left side, it's Dortch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The run inside. It's Griffin. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Sells the run, looking to pass. On target over the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
From the red zone, it's Griffin. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Drives inside. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And, man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in third down and short. And look, the first down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out somehow, try to get some penetration, try to make a big play on first and goal that can maybe back them up. And on that situation, on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing...
He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback changing the play. Hits inside. It's Malone. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jacobs. Out wide left, it's Malone. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. And after one period of play, let's take a look at the start for these two wide receivers. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to pass on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
He wants to throw it again. Left side is Hunter. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Well, that's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
From the gun, it's Phillips. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
And the Jaguars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw, it's Jacobs. Right side, it's Hunter. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And they find the big play wide receiver again. This guy has been featured early, and it looks like it's going to be often. Already over 100 yards, still in the second quarter. He is having himself a day.
Oh, pressure's coming. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Sells to fake. Out wide right, it's Worley. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Out wide left, it's Griffin. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
Number 28, set to kick this one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's White. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. Trainers out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. In traffic, it's Dortch. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's running free down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans!
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Number 28, set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking downfield, it's Jacobs. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Hunter. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Holly, what update do you have for him?
Here at the Trojans sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Fires to the middle. And the timing just a hair off.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Out wide left, it's White. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The play fake. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets.
Number 28, set to kick this one away.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. To the air, it's Jacobs. Hauls it in.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, we'll take that throw all day.
The Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 3rd. Left side is Hunter. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Jaguars with the 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw on 1st. Quick completion on the out route. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Takes a hit as he fires. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the #1 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Blue Devils, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. Back down to your game inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They give it to him again. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Jaguars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Back to throw, it's Jacobs. Finds his target down the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. They want to run this quarterback. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Trojan sideline, one of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a breakout game. They weren't sure that he would be the start today. He's kind of down in the rotation, but he is showing that he is a go-to guy right now, and the quarterback is leaning on him. He's been productive and electric so far in this game. I expect they will continue to get him some downfield targets. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The give to the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to squeak through the pile. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Right side, it's Hunter. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Quarterback keep. He's pat. Oh, it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Jacobs. Just got rid of that one.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Hunter. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle.
Makes a grab and room to run. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Trojans use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They just keep firing. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Let's go down to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Troy sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Brought down.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Third and long coming up. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tells to run, wants to pass. Left side, it's Worley. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The fake wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Dortch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Trojans are flying down the field. Drops back on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense trying to take it back. There he goes down the right side. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Griffin. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
They're all over him. Heaves it on the run. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the South Alabama sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Powers inside. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the... The offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Jacobs. Under pressure. Inside the 25. Turning it on. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Could not make his way to the corner. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Stops right there. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Right side, it's Woods. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. on the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
Offense will take it.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Crowder. Out wide left, it's Pemberton. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Tight end now in motion. Running inside, it's Griffin. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Left side, it's Worley. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man. It's Worley. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. One sets up a 2nd and 1.
They've got a lead here in the 4th. It's like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rashada Downs going up top. Caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Firing for the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. What a grab in the end zone for 6. They give themselves a little more.